All right. Hey, all you witches and beautiful spiritualists. It's me, Prosperity Witch Ellie, and welcome to a interesting video. So today's video was actually inspired by my friend Shawnee. Hi, Sean. Love ya. We bounce ideas off each other all the time, and he was talking to me about, hey, maybe I should talk about using prosperity magic in battle magic or even in protection. And I thought, wait, I can take this a step further. I thought I can talk about prosperity magic for anything, not just financial wealth and gain. I can talk about it for protection magic. I can talk about it for health, for all the things, because that's kind of my brand. Yeah, without further ado, welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about how to use prosperity magic for more than just financial well-being. And also, this video is kind of different than the rest of mine because this is more like a brain dump or an info dump versus me having a script or a video outline of sorts. I mean, I tried making one, but everything that I wanted to talk about just wasn't going on the paper. So I said, screw it. We're just gonna go for it and see how this goes. That being said, if this video goes well and you guys like more of this type of videos where I just info dump and talk and not really have something planned, I'll consider doing more, but we'll see. Anyways, like I said, without further ado, let's talk about using prosperity magic for more than just financial matters. Let's go. Okay, so to start off this video, I'm gonna give y'all the general definition of prosperity and being prosperous, which is the following. Adjective, to be successful or abundant, usually in economic well-being, successful in material terms, and flourishing financially, bringing in wealth and success. And you see how that definition focuses solely, well, not solely, but primarily on financial aspects of being prosperous? Yeah. My definition of prosperity magic, my definition of prosperity, I should say, is this. Prosperity, or prosperity magic, is more than just financial gain and material success. For me, to be prosperous is to have an abundance of something, to seek an excess amount or just more of something. Well, something that you're lacking in or on, I should say. And where is my thought process and all this coming from? If I'm honest with you guys, it's coming from my childhood. So I know some of you guys know this, but for those of you who don't, growing up, I had a very poor lifehood. I had a very poor childhood. My mother had to work 3 to 4 jobs to support her and me alone. I'm talking, this woman would sometimes skip meals, skip lunches or dinners just to make sure I was fed. And I missed out on a lot of opportunities just because we didn't have enough money or just because we couldn't do it because we were poor. And before any of you guys come for me, yes, I know that my opposition on this comes from a financial standpoint on how my childhood looked. But again, that was just like the spark of it. But yeah, my childhood motivated me to think the way I do now when it comes to prosperity magic. When it comes to casting a prosperity spell or doing a ritual to bring about prosperity, I always come at it with the mindset of, okay, I am lacking in this or I don't have enough of this. So I'm going to focus on that and really build and amplify that and make it prosperous for me in my endeavors. And I'd like to say, you know, thinking that way, having that mindset has come a long way, right? Like it's brought me here today, it's brought me where I am. And I like to say that I am decently successful. Of course, there's always room for growth and an improvement, but you know, I'm decently successful. I try to remain humble. I promise y'all, I'm not bragging in any sense of the way. I'm just like, I hope I'm successful. Okay, so back on topic. How do I go about using prosperity in things such as protection, love, health even? Well, it's all about playing with what you got and what you know. For example, the way I would say going about using prosperity magic in a protection spell is really kind of amplifying and layering the protections on one another. That way you're building up an ample amount of protective energies for yourself, for your friend, your house, whatever you're trying to protect. And then not only are you amplifying and layering on the protective energies of that spell, but also think about throwing in some things to represent prosperity, to really bring about a abundant amount of protection, to bring about a amplifying and growing amount of protection. So think of it this way. You're casting a protection spell. Let's say in this case, it's a spell jar. Okay, so what I would do is I would take my jar, my vessel, whatever I'm using to hold that energy with, and fill it with various protective herbs such as bay, salt, and rosemary, just to give an example, and focus that on protection. And then what I would fill it with is various things such as cinnamon, basil, mint, and more. Put all of that in the jar or whatever you're using as the vessel, charge it for protection, charge it for prosperity, and then kind of focus on it as a means of having an abundance of safety and stability. Okay, so let's think about love. Having a love spell, but putting a little bit of prosperity in there. In this case, I think I would do a candle spell and do it like this. Take a candle, pink, red, white, carve your name into it, dress it with things such as honey, cinnamon, rose oil, and then from there, I would light the candle to promote a abundance in romantic connections and warmth. Okay, but you're already in a relationship. Then I would do this. Take 2 candles, one for you, one for your partner, get a green thread and tie them together with that green thread. In this case, that green thread is gonna help represent long-term growth and stability. And like I said earlier, for health. Oh, I know, for all my tea drinkers out there, or for those of you who just love making drinks, and this is something I've done in the past, what you're gonna do is you can either take a green tea and enchant it for health and prosperity, because green tea is already good for that, or if you want to steep certain herbs, I would do this. Get mint and ginger for energy and vitality. Get a little drop of honey and put it in there, mix it together, and the honey is for a long-lasting effect of an abundance of health and well-being. So overall, what I'm trying to say is that prosperity magic is for way more than just wealth and financial matters. It is about bringing an abundance into every part of your life that needs nourishment, whether that's love, protection, or health, like I talked about earlier. In my opinion, shifting your perspective on how to go about casting prosperity magic will greatly boost your manifestations. So how do you guys use prosperity magic in your practice? Comment down below. Let's make this a conversation. But other than that, I have been rambling for a good bit and I could ramble more, but I'm gonna save that for another video. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below, share and subscribe for more in the future. And as always, make wise choices, make delicious pizza, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye!